If you skip the annual report for your PT-PMA in Bali, you're risking closure and fines, and here's what TheBaliLawyer charges to file it correctly in 2026. Here's the problem. Most foreign business owners miss the March 30th deadline. File your annual report by March 30th, 2026 or face 500,000 rupiah in late penalties within 14 days. TheBaliLawyer charges 8 million rupiah for full annual report filing, including financial statements and notary costs. Your PT-PMA must submit an annual report to the Ministry of Law and Human Rights every single year. Miss the deadline and you trigger automatic fines starting at 500,000 rupiah, escalating to potential company suspension after 90 days. A foreign investor opened a PT-PMA in Seminyak in 2026, forgot the 2026 annual report, and by April 15th faced 2.5 million rupiah in compounding penalties plus a ministry warning letter threatening closure. This is exactly why we built TheBaliLawyer, to handle the annual compliance calendar so you never miss a single filing date. Most people fail here. They assume the annual report is just a simple form you submit online. Wrong. The PT-PMA annual report requires audited financial statements, a notarized general shareholder meeting resolution, and Ministry of Law filings in Indonesian. DIY attempts get rejected 73% of the time because one document is missing or the notary stamp format is incorrect. With TheBaliLawyer, we prepare every document, coordinate the notary, translate everything into compliant Indonesian, and submit the full package to the ministry in one go. Step 2. Gather your financial statements for the previous fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026. You need a balance sheet, profit and loss statement, and cash flow statement. If your PT-PMA earned over 50 billion rupiah in revenue last year, the statements must be audited by a registered public accountant, which adds 15 to 25 million rupiah in audit fees and takes 4 to 6 weeks. TheBaliLawyer coordinates with approved auditors and ensures the statements meet ministry format requirements. Step 3. Hold a general shareholder meeting and draft the resolution approving the annual report. This is important. The resolution must be notarized by an Indonesian notary, and the notary deed number goes into the ministry submission. Most foreign shareholders are abroad, so you need a power of attorney allowing your Indonesian director to sign on your behalf. TheBaliLawyer drafts the resolution, arranges the notary appointment in Bali, and ensures the deed is registered within 7 days so your filing stays on schedule. Here's the problem. If you file the annual report late, the ministry issues an automatic penalty notice within 14 days. After 30 days of non-compliance, they send a warning letter threatening to revoke your business license. After 90 days, they can suspend your PT-PMA operations, freeze your company bank account, and block all visa sponsorships for employees. One Canggu-based PT-PMA ignored 3 warning letters in 2026 and lost their entire KITA sponsorship for 12 staff members, forcing a business shutdown for 6 months. Advanced move. If your PT-PMA had 0 revenue or was dormant in 2026, you still must file the annual report. Use this exact wording in your shareholder resolution. The company had no operational activity during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026, and accordingly reports nil revenue, nil expenses, and nil tax liability, as documented in the attached financial statements and tax returns. Attach a zero activity balance sheet and a copy of your 2026 corporate tax return showing 0 income. The ministry accepts dormant filings, but only if every document is present. Or skip all this and let TheBaliLawyer do it for you. We file dormant annual reports for 6 million rupiah, including the notary and ministry submission, and guarantee acceptance within 10 business days. The company had no operational activity during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026, and accordingly reports nil revenue, nil expenses, and nil tax liability, as documented in the attached financial statements and tax returns. File annual report by March 30th or pay 500,000 rupiah penalty. Audited financials required if revenue exceeds 50 billion rupiah. TheBaliLawyer files everything for 8 million rupiah. Link in description. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit TheBaliLawyer.com for help filing your PT-PMA annual report in Bali. Visit https://TheBaliLawyer.com.